Hey, Mean Boys and Girls, it's Connor McSpadden from the Mean Boys Podcast. Two little notes for this episode. We know it's a day late. We're sorry about that. We had tough schedules this week. We'll be right back to releasing on time next week. And we had some audio issues this week. Nothing too major, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we know and that it will be rectified by next episode. But this is still one of my favorite episodes. We had a great time, and I hope you enjoy. Here it is.
Niggas are mean, niggas are mean, niggas are mean. Niggas are mean, niggas are mean, niggas are mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast. I'm Keith Carey.
I'm Joe Dosh.
And I'm...
a ghost's tampon.
Hey. I don't even have red hair, but it still works.
You just picture you just wriggling up in there.
Yeah.
I'm covered in menstrual ectoplasm.
I have wings. Blah.
Ray, a tampon of this size represents a normal amount of paranormal activity in the state of New York.
That's a big tampon.
The only thing is I don't
Hey,
think
Ray, tell him about the tampon.
I don't think my string is long enough for them to pull me out when they're done. It's a small dick joke. Everybody.
Yeah, we know.
I actually didn't get it because it was so juvenile.
Because it was very poorly done.
So far.
That's why I qualified it sardonically to try to detract from the initial effort.
Welcome back to the Juvenile Dick Jokes Podcast,
There,
everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad we can stop dicking around. You know,
Hey.
and just get to where we're really at.
Welcome to Bonerville.
Which is the Mexican joke-off.
So topical.
All right, I'll go first.
Oh, please.
Oh, yes.
Truman Capote's ashes will be sold at auction in Hollywood. Joe Dosh was seen checking his bank account and polishing his Coke spoon. This is the idea of you railing Truman Capote and taking his powers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Just have lines on my belly while wearing a pink robe on a Sunday, like an old erudite fag of old. Anyway, a Pennsylvania man is accused of throwing a taco at a police officer after the wrongful impoundment of his car. This method of protest is the Keith Carey version of a monk setting himself on fire.
Oh my God. For great change must come great sacrifice.
Instead of to stop the Vietnam War, it's because your mom bought the generic brand of cereal and not the good brand.
I want real Fruit Loops. These are poor people treats.
Oh, you're wearing like a Gandhi robe that's just covered in pizza stains.
Two teens in Dayton, Ohio, robbed a woman carrying groceries, then pelted her with the potatoes she had just bought. Local authorities say this is the least scientific way we've ever seen someone use a potato for a battery.
God damn it, that's so good.
That's what maybe my proudest moment in the Mexican joke-off.
Oh, wow.
I spent so many times trying to figure out how to make it work.
That's like a firework that fails to go off and you kick it and it explodes more.
No.
NHL team, the Minnesota Wild, made Let's Go Crazy by Prince their new official goal song, which is also the closest a black man has ever come to playing hockey. Newark County Ice Rink.
A French couple claimed that their neighbors have been keeping gorillas in their homes for several years. English supporters of Brexit argued the same point.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't do what they did.
I merely called attention to it.
I was only following orders.
I just dude, there's this video online of Christoph Waltz just denouncing all the English politicians who supported Brexit, and it's just,
You've never came so hard in your life?
Oh, dude, just an erudite Austrian man speaking disdainfully of others. It's so
About
hot.
geopolitics.
Yeah.
Joe's touching himself.
At this point, he just was, well, it makes sense that the head rat would leave the ship first. And I'm just like, oh,
I'm a Nazi, and even I think this was a bad idea.
my butthole is ready. Anyway.
I like that this is the only podcast where we've said butthole once and erudite twice.
It's the sandwich. It's
the butthole sandwich.
It's the bologna between the bread.
Jesus.
The Monte Cristo hole.
A girl who stabbed her classmate to appease the online horror character Slender Man has pled not guilty under the advice of her legal counsel, Pedo Bear Shapiro.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love Connor's intros. Like a girl who stabbed a classmate.
Oh, where are we going with this one?
Oh, bizarre. Leno. Oh, God.
All right. A Florida teen survived an infection by a brain-eating parasite. His parents knew he was suffering from massive brain trauma when he asked them for tickets to see Connor McSpadden.
have a
As soon as brain parasites come into the mix, that's my KFC.
Yeah, welcome to my hell.
Yeah.
my Truman Capote's ashes. A California woman was attacked by a shark after entering the ocean on her period within scent range of a feeding frenzy. The swimmer was saved after the shark was distracted by Olivia Grace entering the ocean off the coast of Japan.
Oh, jeez. She's not even around to not be able to defend herself very well.
Whatever. I'm on Quaaludes somehow.
I got
A flood has destroyed the home of a Louisiana preacher who claims God sends natural disasters to punish gay people. In related news, West Hollywood overcome with a swarm of locusts filled with amyl nitrate.
just make him uppity. By the way, I have found out, and this is fucking up my sobriety rules, that poppers count as drugs. Everyone,
What?
I know.
Wait, you didn't know that?
Well,
You thought it was like a cup of coffee for your butthole.
you don't think of them in that kind. They're like the WD-40 for love, and now I've got to like.
No, that's what the lube is.
Well, yeah. Well, God grant me the serenity not to clench. Anyway,
A judge ruled that paintings of Adam and Eve stolen by Nazis will remain in a Pasadena museum. This is the greatest art-related victory for the Nazis since the Geneva Convention allowed Hitler to be entombed with that painting of the dogs playing poker.
yeah, one dog's going one way, the other dog's pointing at death camp. A study found the United States ranks 26th in the world in infant mortality rate. Citizens were relieved to learn that the U.S. ranks first in turning other foods into pizza.
We got cookie pizzas.
Pizza, ice cream
gumbo.
pizza. I got General Tso's pizza. Fuck literature.
That's the only art we've provided. Just jazz and pizza. And even pizza's fucking Italian.
One of my
That's
friends.
second album, Jazz and Pizza. Shooby-dooby-doo-wop, I'm gonna have a stroke.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, stuffed crust Carrie does sound like an old fucking trumpet player from the South.
Stuffed crust carry, pepperoni slim.
The stuff they did with Coltrane, man, that shit was.
Old greasy sausage, I'm tickling the ivories.
Massa working me like my pancreas.
Oh yeah, was that song in that one album, The Weird White Table that goes in the middle? My friends used to give me shit for only eating pizza when we were younger. I'm a notoriously picky eater, so one time they had chicken salad when I came over for dinner, and they arranged it sardonically in the shape of a pizza to spite me.
That's pretty funny.
What time this week did you learn the word sardonically?
I've vaguely known what it meant for several months now.
At the same time, you found out that drugs were drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you smug addict, you. Speaking of which, a Massachusetts narcotic smuggler has been caught by the DEA despite the fact that he was wearing an elaborate old man disguise to go out in public. Officer Fudd says he is glad he's finally able to bring Drugs Bunny to justice.
Coke season. It's marijuana season.
Meth season. Tasmanian devil comes through. The Brady Bunch house in Los Angeles was burglarized this week. It's a story about a home invasion perpetrated by 3 Latino teens. They were looking for computers or LCD flat screens.
I'm imagining Danny Trejo takes the spot of Alice in the center square.
An infection called black fever has reportedly killed over 30,000 people across Central Africa this year. The WHO is advising black fever to give up its killing spree and go back to being the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about.
Wow.
Keith's face.
This is the best Mexican joke I've ever.
Oh, God, a lot of pressure. ISIS is training an army of children abducted from their parents to be suicide bombers. In his orientation to the group, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi saying, "You've got to bomb a hostel or two." Okay, good. You guys have seen Oliver the Musical on film.
I like the whole musical round.
Well, honestly, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi does kind of look like a fucking Middle Eastern Fagin. He's only made one public appearance. I know too much about ISIS. My roommate is Ramsey, so
And Oliver.
we watched it twice in band, and it's been tattooed in my skull against my will since fucking 8th grade.
Well, that was a rousing Mexican joke-off.
Indeed it was. We will be right back after some bullshit. Spike TV is the only network by men, for men, 24/7. We brought you shows like Mansers, the Men's Choice Awards, and UFC's Next Top Fighter. And we're not finished yet. We're unzipping and whipping out our big, throbbing fall lineup. Mondays at 8, it's Manly as Catch, the broiest bros you can imagine, sailing the Atlantic in a lifted barge, catching the finest shrimp and crabs, and sending them straight to Cabo for spring break. Manly as Catch. Do you even fish, bro? Tuesday nights, it's our newest medical drama, Manser Ward. Move over, Gay's Anatomy, because John Cena is Dr. Brad Chadley, and he's throwing the rule book out the goddamn window. Dr. Chadley makes House look like Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman if she was on her cowboy times, period.
Give it to me straight, Dr. Chadley.
Dude, Dr. Chadley's my father. Call me the mayor of Pound Town. But yeah, you're hella fucked, bro. Your lungs are shreddy Van Halen. You've got like 6 months.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I know this kind of news can be hard to hear. If you're a little bitch, alright, dude, I'm gonna go finger pop one of these nurses. One love.
And then Fridays, it's Buffalo Wild Wings presents Men, just men, fucking other men. Big, swole beef pythons going ham on jacked American balloon knots. It's the natural endpoint of this doomed exercise in toxic masculinity. To the max! Spike TV, we're so afraid of women that we have burned them on the funeral pyre of our own minds. We will all die bitter and alone, drowning in a haze of bong smoke and Dorito dust. Stay tuned for yet another rerun of Cops.
Coming to movie theaters this summer.
Hey, Lauren. Yeah, my parents are out of town all weekend. I have the whole house to myself. Hold on, I have another call. Hello? Gross!
You may think you're alone.
Lauren, I'm sorry. Someone keeps calling me. What do you want already?
But you can be called at any time.
Please stop calling and farting in my ear.
From the creators of Drag Me to Hell.
911, what is your emergency?
Someone keeps calling and farting on me. No!
And Cabin in the Woods.
Ma'am, this is Officer Greenwood. We've traced the call. The calls are coming from inside the house, and the farts are coming from inside the butt.
What?
There's a butt in the house. Get out of the house.
This summer.
Oh my god!
Butt Dial. Rated PG-13.
All right, everybody, Mean Boys returns with another fan-submitted game of Porn or Yelp Review.
This is the worst Indian place in Brentwood.
This is our first fan-submitted game of Porn or Yelp Review. I don't know why I said another.
I don't know. I'm very excited.
I am too.
I know, Keith, this is your baby.
This is my baby. I
And
have
now
high standards for this.
you've inspired imitators, just like a good shooter.
Listen,
Exactly.
hooray, go forth.
This is like watching your daughter get fucked. Hey, Keith.
All right, this
Anyway.
comes to us from Ryan.
like we all do.
Or, in your father's case, his son. Oh, this is too real. Comes to us from Ryan Colby at Ryan Colby 1984 on Twitter. Porn or Yelp Review number 1. Que delicia.
I don't care for that at all.
Oh, I just picture like a dude in a white suit. Like,
Whether this is about a big butt or a churro, it's awful either way.
oh yeah.
It could be about both.
I feel like the subject.
Oh, God.
I feel like this is aimed at a 15-year-old. The person thinks is 17.
I mean, a churro and a butt. I like churros, but they're so high in cholesterol.
Guy, kill yourself.
This is a bit that I do with Keith where I try to sneak in the joke that churros are high in cholesterol whenever possible.
I have heard that joke easily 50 times in the past month.
But it's been like 2 weeks, so I legitimately snuck it in on him today.
I can't believe we got that. Oh, God.
So please tweet Keith the joke.
Okay.
Here's the joke. If anyone wants to slip it in anywhere or just pepper Keith's life with it in any kind of surprising, unpleasant way, I like churros, but they're so high in cholesterol.
I will block you.
any kind of churro pun. Shoot him old Keithy's way.
I will block you and send emails to iTunes to make sure you cannot listen to this podcast
I feel like you
anymore.
I feel like you say I will block you to an actual churro. We all know how that turns out.
Well, you know what? The people are just
block me.
the people are just going to go to Google Play. They're going to go to TuneIn. They're going to go to Stitcher. Keith, you can't stop them.
It's not the revolution.
Yeah.
Cholesterol.
Que delicia. Porn comedy.
I'm going to say porn, and I feel like this was said at a high school volleyball match.
Christ. I'm going to say Yelp.
The answer is porn. Comment left on a Devin Michaels versus Tanya Danielle sex wrestling match.
Oh, okay. Yuck.
I didn't even know there's sex
is.
wrestling.
Oh, it's a thing.
Okay. I've heard of Battle Bang, where two dudes fight and the winner gets to fuck a lady.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I once
It did. I did see it, and I was like, Keith would love this.
Did they fight naked?
The dudes fight clothed.
Oh, lame.
It's like a straight guy site.
I once deliberately lost a wrestling match in high school because if I kept wrestling any harder, I knew I was going to come.
I mean,
Joe, it took
now you know the
this
rest
long
of
to
the
tell
story.
me.
I didn't feel like it was the thrill of victory. That's hilarious.
All right. Number 2, porn commenter Yelp review. Hail Satan. Hail Lucifer.
Are we sure this isn't a Mean Boys comment?
I know. RuPaul Bagface.
Hail Satan, hail Lucifer, huh? It could be like I feel like that could be like a zealous Christian like going to porn websites and trying to like convert people sarcastically, but then he ends up beating off while he's there.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm gonna say porn.
I'm going to say Yelp, but I think it's left on a review of somewhere like very like docile.
The answer is porn. Comment left on a video entitled "Sub Blonde Caged and Fucked."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if Satan's responsible,
there you go. That explains
if
it.
Satan's responsible for that, I'm on Team Satan.
Yeah, could get that. They'll believe that comes from Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, what circle of hell is fucking a lady in a
She's
cage?
changed and came on in the seventh circle with all the Simoners.
Everyone knows the seventh circle's gaping.
The seventh cage.
Seriously, folks.
I don't get gaping at all. I've never been like, "Hey, butts are cool. Let me see how the sausage is made."
No, it's a huge bummer.
Yeah, no good.
I don't even like it.
Yeah,
It's like, tuck that in like a lady.
Yeah.
I've been in the yellow light of this situation.
It's like yawning without a fist in front of your mouth.
It's like watching. You know when you watch a movie
is
that's
rude.
Like,
Is it contagious too?
It's undignified.
it's like when you watch a movie that's clearly Oscar bait and it's just trying so hard and all you can see is how hard it's trying. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
gaping feels like.
gaping goes full retard.
It's like, what do you want, a fucking trophy? You did your job.
Moving on.
I have opinions.
Number 3, his hand lingered close to my groin and on my bottom.
100% Yelp.
This was like a handsy, like roller coaster harness adjuster. I'm going to say Yelp. This is a guy who no longer is employed at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm going to say Yelp.
Connor, remember when me and you went on that roller coaster in San Diego that I did not fit on?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
and it was just a process of a man being sawed in half with a blunt object.
And it was this poor, like, 15-year-old, like, Mexican girl who had to, like, was just trying so hard because she did not want to tell the fat man he couldn't ride the whirly gig.
No.
It was the most painful, like, 45 seconds of my life.
Well, yeah, Keith gets off and he's just like, I need to not be on Earth right now.
It was the worst.
Why? So, like, did the bar just not fit?
The bar, it was not. It was an old ass roller coaster.
You
so
could
it
have
was-
fallen out.
No, I mean they got it on. They just had to like crush into gut.
Yeah, dude.
Like they
Yeah.
bifurcated my stomach. Like it was like I had two tummies.
That's what it's going to be like when they put
Like
the
his
staple in.
his stomach, it looked
My-
like when you start playing guitar and you get a callus and there's a dent in
My
your
stomach
finger.
looked like Homer Simpson's mouth eating like a horse bit. Like
Oh, the poor dear.
Okay.
yeah, she's the victim.
Yeah, she is.
Well, yeah, she had to fucking take out her
Yeah, you-
Converse and stomp on the bar until it
Jesus,
fucking
yeah.
broke a person. That's not a great day at work.
Yeah, how many peanut M&Ms did you eat today? She is the victim. The poor dear.
Number 4. Hey, pizza breath.
Wait,
I love this game.
We never even found out what that other one was.
Oh, yeah. This is the thing about the Mean Boys games. Nobody keeps score. They're just
I
conversation
just wanted to
starters.
know.
Yelp review. This one is from the review of Touch Fusion Massage in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and hey there, pizza breath is our next one.
Number 4 is just Hey, pizza breath. I would have said porn commenter Hey Arnold quote, but
I can see this being like a feeder porn thing.
Rejected Weird Al draft of Hey There, Delilah.
is it like Hey There Jemima about
He's just,
pancakes or some other?
he's just got a gun to his head. I don't care if all you have is food. It's the 80s. We need our song parodies where the fucking Contras will kill again. I don't know history. I was 2 when that happened.
Neil Reagan gave him a bunch of weapons and we got Weird Al.
I'm gonna say porn on the rationale this is some kind of weird feeder porn.
I'm going to say Yelp again.
All right, the answer is porn. Part of a comment left by cheerleader wife on the video Pizza Party Wife.
Okay, I'm literally. I want everyone to see this. I'm writing pizza party wife porn down on my phone because I need to know what that is.
That sounds just very wholesome. It's like Like Stepfordish, almost.
Pizza party.
I'm gonna watch porn where people are eating pizza. I got real naughty gals. And, all the Red Hat Society ladies giggled.
Anchovies, I'm gonna squirt.
Yeah, we get it. Their porn isn't hardcore enough for you guys.
Connor, you're like a male Red Hat Society lady.
The Men's Christian Temperance Union.
There you go.
You see it causing a ruckus at a museum.
Number 5. At least she got the nutrients she needs.
Well, that's porn.
That's for sure porn.
That's for...
The answer is porn.
Yeah, that's a cheeky boy.
Comment left by XJK Fancy on a video entitled Anal Food Play.
Oh, well, I would have thought he was talking
Technically,
about
isn't all anal play anal food play?
Yeah.
In the long run.
Man, that's fucking time's a flat circle, Carrie. You got me thinking.
True detective.
The food pyramid's a diamond if you wait long enough. Moving
Time's
on.
a flat circle, and Stacy's got a gaped circle.
Number 6, the final question. We slap each other with vibrators and put dildos on top of each other's heads.
It's, you know what? This is a trick. This is Ryan Colby getting saucy. This is a Yelp review for a porn store. That's what I'm going to say.
That was my initial instinct. I'm going to give Ryan Colby a lot of credit right now, and we're going to find out if I'm right. I think it's a double fake out, and it's actually a porn comment, but he knows we're smart.
Let's see.
Keith's faith in humanity fails him once again. It is a Yelp review.
Yay, Ryan Stupid!
From a Yelp review of Spanky's Adult Emporium. Here's some fun background.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first book show I ever did when I was
Really?
18 years old. I met Keith Carey in the parking lot, my good friend Evan Cassidy in the parking lot of that show. It was the first show I ever did. I performed in front of like 12 creeps eating hot dogs in the parking lot of a sex store. And it's been all lateral from there.
I did that show holding a rubber fist.
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
And look how far we've all come, everyone.
Man,
We're in
that
a
actually
fucking...
made me all
We're in a,
nostalgic.
I know. I read that when I was going through the game, and I was like, "Oh man, I can't wait to remind Keith about that."
Memories.
Yeah, one of our many. Oh god, somebody we're just gonna have Connor and Keith's memory lane.
well, how
fucking-
wretchedly precious.
for real. All
Here's
right,
your
well,
alternate title.
I feel so horrible leaving the fans on a moment of sincerity.
Too many feelings. Eat a bag of nails, fag dick.
9/11 never happened. Goodbye.
Oh, yes. A most fine event, wouldn't you say, Danforth?
Indeed, sir. I would, sir.
Yes, the Chestercorn Humanitarian Ball is the talk of the town, and I intend to make quite an impression this year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Danforth, look to your left. That's Worthington, my prime social rival.
Yes, sir.
Oh, how he loves to humiliate me, Danforth. But I mustn't let him ruin this night. It's my one opportunity to impress the Countess.
Indeed, sir.
Hello, Billingsley.
Hello, Countess.
And what charity shall you be supporting tonight?
I shall be making a donation to the Black Flu of Eastern Moldovia. It is a most terrible affliction with a 73% mortality rate.
Oh, top notch, top notch.
Hello, Billingsley.
Worthington?
Oh, good evening, Mr. Worthington. What charity shall you be supporting?
Oh, I too shall be making a donation to a terrible endemic disease. I believe its mortality rate is 74%.
Oh, my.
Worthington!
The next day.
Listen, Danforth. Today is the day of the Manchester Dog Show, and I must redeem myself in the eyes of the Countess.
Yes, of course, sir.
Hello, Billingsley. Grand to see you competing at Manchester.
Well, hello, Countess. I see you are judging once again.
Yes. I'm about to examine your poodle presently, Billingsley. Periwinkle. What an adorable name. I trust you've had her properly spayed, Billingsley.
Yes, of course. I have the documentation right there. My beloved Periwinkle was just spayed last week.
And the attending veterinarian?
Mr. Hubert F. Worthington. Oh, dear God, no.
Let's have a look at your anal glands, Periwinkle. Oh, heavens! Billingsley, your poodle has just menstruated directly into my open mouth. I'll not be rid of the taste of this in a month's time.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Perhaps you are lucky, Countess. Though your mouth no doubt tastes of pennies, I'm sure it's not as cheap a flavor as Billingsley's hors d'oeuvres.
I enjoy that joke a lot. Worthington!
The next day.
I've had it, Danforth. I've had it, I say. I'll not suffer another indignity at the hands of the contemptible Worthington. Oh, but I intend to silence him once and for all, Danforth. You see, I intend to cuckold Worthington and have relations with his wife.
Are you quite sure you ought to do so, sir?
Gravely certain, Danforth. Worthington has made a mockery of me in front of the ladies of the gentry of the court for decades, and it ends tonight, Danforth. It ends tonight, I say.
Oh, yes, how delightful and quite erotic.
What does that sound? My God, sweet Eleanor! He's beat me to it, Danforth! Worthington has made a cuckold of me with my sweet Eleanor, Danforth! I'll send you to the grave, Worthington! Where are you, you fiend? Wait, Danforth. Worthington and Eleanor aren't here. Danforth, there's just a tape recorder playing Worthington's voice in my bed. Danforth, what could be the meaning of this? Danforth! My God! You're unzipping your own flesh, Danforth! You are another man wearing a Danforth suit, Danforth!
Hello, Billingsley.
Worthington! What in the devil's name?
My apologies, Billingsley. I couldn't help but overhear your plan to humiliate me. You see, while you were executing your pedestrian attempt to cuckold me, I've been impersonating your beloved butler Danforth for over 20 years.
You mean all of this time?
Yes. Oh, romancing my wife is a fine plan for a man of your intellect, but I prefer to shatter your entire sense of trust in reality.
You were a pallbearer at my father's funeral.
Indeed. So go ahead, cuckold my wife if you wish. It is a small price to pay to know you'll now find the very foundations of your existence impossible to accept. Ta-ta, Billingsley. Ta-ta.
Worthington!
Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Mean Boys. It's time for our final closing game, Which of the Following? And right, I'm running the thing.
All right, leaving this in.
We always offer to take responsibility from Connor, and as soon as we take a fragment of it, we fail.
Well, it's
what
like
happens.
Connor's bad at reading out loud. I forget the fundamental nature of the program.
I'm bad at speaking.
Okay. This was made by our good fan Joel D, who he wrote this for me to be the quizmaster of, and by God, I read over this, and this is just some fine work. This is right up my alley.
I believe that he's at Death to the Filth on Twitter if you'd like to follow him.
At Death to the Filth, indeed. Which of the following for today is which of the following are not old-timey insults?
Ooh, yeah.
It's going to be a lot
It's
of
a
fun.
man after my own heart. Okay, round one. A, lad-legger, a homosexual pedophile who preys on young boys. B,
He's got definitions.
bed swerver, an adulterer. C, driggle-draggle, an untidy woman. D, loiter sack, a lazy good-for-nothing. A ne'er-do-well, if you will.
Loiter sack. That is the worst Adult Swim original program.
Loiter sack is what I call the trash bag with all my clothes in it.
In my fucking living room
It talks,
right
they're stoned when they watch it. Fuck it.
Driggle draggle sounds like the sound Tom Goss should make when he walks.
That's how you have to say that 3 times to get into Tom's house.
It always
There's spirits, whatever.
yeah, it's better than the riddles. Before I got the fucking magical locksmith to change
no.
the gateway portal.
That was a hard. There's this troll. He's got a real fucking attitude. You think you're better than me? Because you read some Laffy Taffies? Go fuck yourself.
Oh, by the way, guys, I traveled through the Pacific Northwest with Mr. Tom Goss this weekend, and I'll get to it later. Here's a favorite quote: "You can play Russian roulette with the crossbow. You're gonna lose, but you can still play it."
How like life. Russian roulette with a crossbow.
Oh, that's an inspirational ass quote.
Those are Goss debates.
I want that on an inspirational poster.
Oh my god, we should definitely do that. I'm gonna say lad-legger.
I'm going to say bed swerver.
The correct answer is A, lad-legger.
Yeah.
Although I'd like to bring the real the lad-leggers down 6th Street. That's where the trolleys don't run.
It's lad legger night at Hamburger Mary's.
All right, round 2. Which of the following is not real old-timey slang?
Oh, and one more Tom Goss thing. He called crabs pinch you frogs and kombucha snot Gatorade. Okay. He also was trying to describe Oregon, and he called it Beach, Kansas.
God damn. Oh, my God. Beach, Kansas.
I had a good 72 hours of this.
Beautiful moron.
What What a wonderful life we live.
Round
Anyway, round 2. A. Wiffle waffle, a time-wasting ditherer.
That has to be for bisexuals instead. Keith Carey, you wiffle waffle waffle eater.
And I'm just a waffle.
That's the sound that I feel like you would make if you're a cartoon character. Just waffle waffle.
B. Fusty lugs, a gross, corpulent woman. By the way, I love how the descriptions are
lugs.
old-timey, too.
Yeah.
C. A
I thought we were done Olivia bashing on the show today.
C. A lubberwort, a lethargic, fuzzy-minded person. D. A draggerwine, a hesitant, a foot dragger.
Oof. Go through them one more time real quick.
Wiffle waffle, fusty lugs, lubberwort, draggerwine.
I'm going to go fusty
I'm
lugs.
also going to go fusty lugs.
The correct answer is draggerwine, a hesitant foot dragger. Fusty lugs.
This is very well done.
Yeah, this
Add
is...
Death to the Filth. Finally constructed.
this is impressive even for me, and all I do is just pick up shit from fucking Boardwalk Empire and Ken Burns. Anyway, round 3, which is following, is not old-timey slang. A bespaller, spits when they talk. B, mumble crust, a toothless beggar. C, Paddy O the sheep, a shepherd who's way too close to his flock. Body. D, a nashgab, only ever seems to complain.
A fucking Nash Gab.
Yeah, that's a Dice Clay punchline.
They used to run that on True TV.
What's the second one again?
Mumble crust.
Mumblecrust sounds like a genre of band that I would try and show Connor and he would hate.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, there's fucking Mumble Crust albums in my living room.
Yeah.
All the mumble crust punks of World War I. Just skimming on the Western Front.
I gotta say Mumble Crust.
I'm going to say, first of all, this is only for you and me. Andrew Jackson Jihad sounds like it should be a Mumblecrust band.
Oh god.
I saw them last night and they're great. Shut up. Second of all, I'm going to say Patio the Field or whatever.
The correct answer is Patio the sheep. The first correct answer.
God damn, we're getting our asses.
Oh, I got the first one right.
Anyway. Excuse me. Round 4, which the following is not real old-timey slang. A do-beater, a clumsy, awkward person. B, a gilly wetfoot, a swindler.
Again, this sounds like it should be a gay missing person. There's a gilly left foot.
All of these sound like Pokemon.
I let the sun hang around with them gilly wetfoots.
How'd
C,
you do, Beater?
a Yaldson, son of a whore. And D, a wagermet, a compulsive gambler.
What's that third one?
A Yaldson,
A spell?
Yaldson,
Country of origin?
from a shitty James Joyce novel I pretended to read. To pretend I'm smarter than you.
Don't say you've read Finnegan's Wake. You haven't? One of my favorite.
You know what? I actually have, and it's bullshit. It's 600 pages of bullshit, but by God, did it justify my own smugness.
Yeah, you're like trying to immunize yourself against people trying to think they're better than you.
Exactly.
Oh, man. I'm going to say,
I think wager met.
what was B again?
A gilly wetfoot.
A?
Correct answer is D, wagermet.
Yay!
All right. Now, he changed it up for the last round here, everyone. As it says, I changed things up a little here.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
I know. He said, which word completes the following sentence? Keith Carey, you're not but A, tallow catch, a fat person, literally a barrel of fat. B, a stifilist, a person who absolutely reeks of filth. C, muck spout, someone who does nothing but swear. D, a gow pen full o' anything, a person who is a medley of everything absurd. E, all of the above.
I gotta go E.
I got to figure a T.
Well, actually, he wrote D, a gow pen full o' anything, and I don't know why, because you're wrong, fucking Death to the Filth, it's E.
Tallow Catch is outstanding.
Tallow catch is just perfect.
Oh,
Does it imply he made up Tallow Catch? Because if so, he should be a mean boy.
well, anyway, that's which of the following, everybody.
That was-
good
wow.
work, Death to the
That-
Filth.
Outstanding.
Death to the Filth. Well, fucking hats off to you. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can get a job of the things I'll never work on because of obscurity.
Yeah. I believe I said that off air while we were reading the Billingsley versus Worthington sketch. I said, Joe, you'll never have a writing job because you can only do this.
Well,
So for the love of God, make us a Patreon and subscribe to it.
yeah.
Subscribe.
You can't write for nothing, you buffoon. Subscributize.
All right, well,
to
we
a
have
podcastotron.
we have an episode title. I hung out with Tom for 3 days, and now I've went back 2 breeding levels.
That'll rub off on you. There's no known cure.
We do have a
The cure is
I
death.
got bit by a stupider, more obscure person once. Here I am, though.
We do have a special fan submitted character piece.
Ooh.
We've got. I'll just say that this is a voicemail from Karnak. So let's take a listen.
You have one new message. First message.
Jennifer, you wretched spawn of 1,000 whores! How are you? Listen. I know you said to cease calling, but hear me out. We were good together, you and I. We danced in the burned ruins of the Hellmouth. We sacrificed an entire preschool to Moloch. We fucked to prop the dismembered corpse of your abusive father. I even introduced you to my mother's decapitated head. And she liked you. Now you say you've moved on. You've had closure. I've even seen the book of faces that you've taken a new lover, Greg. If Greg is truly worthy of you, he will face me on the field of battle, where I shall cut off his head and force him to watch me violate the stump of his neck as the light fades from his eyes. We belong together, Jennifer. We could have been... you could have had my spawn chew their way out of your womb. Barkeep, 15 more shots of Fireball and hurry, lest you join your patrons in the fires of hell!
All right, I'm recording. That was
like,
fucking fantastic.
That was great. That was like Shatner and Christopher Moltisanti was your Karnak.
Hey, I feel like Karnak might be on his way in case Connor needs to move the microphone.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Connor has a
Oh,
retort.
boy.
Oh, wow. I want to...
Wretched faggot! You dare impersonate your God King! Your Karnak sounds like that most wretched of beasts, the taxi cab from Who Framed Roger Rabbit! You know nothing of my work! Goodbye!
Oh, shit.
I forgot my hat!
Oh, God.
Do you guys validate parking? Okay, I'm really going now.
Karnak, it's street sweeping. You should probably move your car.
God damn it! Whose cat is it? Because it ran away.
Oh, God.
Your cat is gone.
Oh, God. I feel like...
Anyway, thanks, asshole.
I feel like Karnak would, like, appropriate parking enforcement like the fucking Arvin in Vietnam. They fight for me now!
There are rules.
Wow, great fan submissions
Nicely
this
done.
week. Oh my God, we had the Boots of the Falling, the Porn Yelp, the Karnak voicemail. You guys are fucking great.
man.
We barely did anything. This was awesome. You guys can just start entertaining each other. We're really just a service that connects like-minded fucking hellbound people.
We're just a diarrhea aggregator.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Jeez, speaking of which, Joe, you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah.
Oh, slam!
Oh, just a lovely show trying to connect people who bought the fucking Anarchist Cookbook with cash. Anyway, I'm going to be in Vegas at the World Series of Comedy next week. I am also going to be, I'm going to be in the Tahoe Improv on the second weekend in September. I'll be middling that whole week, so that'll be fun. Go check that out.
Very cool. Keith Higgins?
Thursday night, August 25th at 10 o'clock, I will be at the Pack Theater in Los Angeles doing Set List, improvised stand-up comedy with Sam Brown from Whitest Kids You Know. September 9th and 10th, I'll be at the Madhouse in San Diego. And September 27th, I will be back at the Roast Battle at the Comedy Store fighting a friend of the show, Robin Tran.
Yay!
Very, very excited about that.
I forgot to. I actually have a decent show I'd like to plug. I'm going to be at the Venice Underground Wednesday night. I believe that's the night this will premiere. That's actually a very, very good show.
Fantastic
so
show.
Check it out. Yeah.
Nice hip audience and a very old-timey decor, which is perfect for Joe's act. This Thursday, August 25th, I'll be at the Long Beach Laugh Factory at 8 o'clock. This Friday, I'll be at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club at 10 o'clock. Saturday, I'll be in Merced, California, because I deserve myself. And Sunday, I'll be at the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego at 7 p.m. And then the next week, I'll be at the Madhouse for 4 shows, Friday and Saturday. Next Thursday, I'm headlining the Comedy Underground in Santa Ana and the Riviera in La Mesa after that. So two chances to check me out doing some long skits on next Thursday. And next Wednesday, I'm at 3rd Street Live in Temecula at 8 o'clock.
Sweet.
Other than that, fucking follow the show on Twitter. We got a nice group of upsetting people that tweet us too much shit. So if you guys could just entertain each other, so we don't have to listen to you, that would be
Join
fantastic.
the family, man.
Yeah,
A lot of fun happening on the
Family. Anyone who has any direct line of contact to the Gathering of the Juggalos, please put in a good word. We'll be
Not a
repeating.
joke. Start tweeting Juggalos for us.
We're like a vassal of the Gathering of the Juggalos. Like Shaggy 2 Dope is our liege lord.
Yeah.
We should kneel when he passes by.
Exactly. Like we set up our own. We're acolytes of them.
Yeah,
you know?
we don't want to go mock the Juggalos. We just want to be loved.
Yeah. Like we're holding lambs.
Here's
for
an
them.
idea. My friend Leia Knauer tweeted Kevin Smith for 233 days in a row until he put her in Mallrats 2, and he agreed to do it. Let's tweet the Juggalos every day till they let us perform at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
That's fucking. This.
Are you guys down for that? Are we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys.
Hey, Mean Boys fans, get us on the Gathering of the Juggalos. We're
gonna-
tweeting them all you can. Just make them
doing
aware
it
of
as
our
well.
presence.
We will be tweeting it from the official. Okay, look, whoever does it every day, well, from the Mean Boys Twitter feed, we'll be tweeting the Gathering, the Juggalos, fucking ICP, Shaggy 2 Dope, and what's his face. Probably should learn his name before I request to be in his gathering, but he knows I'm a big fan of him.
Shaggy 2 Dope and the rest.
Oh, this can go horribly wrong.
It's Shaggy 2 Dope and Oats.
This is like the first act of a fable. Like this can go horribly awry on us, boys.
Oh my! Look, I know I'm just going to turn into the Colonel Kurtz of edgy podcasts. Yeah. Stuck at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
I saw a pile of spray-painted faces and I wept like some grandmother.
Well, all right.
The grocery clerk sent to get Fago from the back.
Only true dope-ass clowns have the will to do that.
And only true dope-ass clowns leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Even I want our show to fail now.
They sure do, Connor. They sure do.
All right. After that commercial sponsor,
Fuck everything. God is dead.
Crazy shit. Oh, shit.